Bienvenidos a Joan Moon Games. Hoy os traigo Ceville. Os dejaré un enlace en la descripción por si os lo queréis descargar gratis. Y empezamos.
In a castle, in a city, there once lived a king. His name was Ceville, and he was a mean and nasty man. He oppressed and tyrannized the poor citizens of Faeryanis. And so it could have gone for many a year. But one day...
Another day in my wonderful realm. And what have we here? A dispute requiring my judgment. Obviously, my pitiful subjects are completely lost without me. Let's see. The big bad wolf is suing the three little pigs for damages after sustaining a head wound from a falling roof tile while he was blowing down their house. On the other hand, the three little pigs are suing the big bad wolf for damages to their house. I should punish them all. They are all going to pay for making me listen to their trivial bellyaching. I think a few years in the mines would be appropriate here. How lovely! I don't think I've ever spoken a fairer judgment. Now I can turn to other government business. Oh, here's another letter. A letter from my mine manager. It seems he urgently needs fresh workers. I assume I've just found him enough volunteers to suit his needs. Now, nothing can ruin my day. Who dares disturb me while I'm conducting important government business?
To arms! Rebels are attacking the palace!
Treacherous scum! What are you doing just standing there? Get out there and drive off that rabble!
Well, you see...
Well, out with it!
Well, it's like this.
Oh, be quiet, you idiot! We've decided that you don't pay us enough to go out and fight those rebels. We've decided to join them instead.
What? You traitorous worms want to stab me in the back?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We'll just keep you here until reinforcements arrive from the rebels.
Maybe I should have hired some decent personnel after all.
Rebels, come quick! We've captured Ceville!
Somehow I have to get down to the castle cellar. Maybe then I can escape through the hidden magic portal.
Give up, Ceville! The castle is surrounded!
Hey, I think the king wants to talk to us.
He's not the king anymore, you idiot! We've rebelled!
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, what do you want?
Clunk? Why do you let this little panty waste insult you all the time?
Exactly. Smiley, stop insulting me all the time.
Be quiet, dolt.
Okay.
Whatever convinced you fools to go over to the enemy?
It didn't take long once we saw that horde out there.
Be quiet, dolt. We couldn't fight against this just cause any longer.
Can't we solve this peacefully?
No.
You low-down, sneaking, malicious collaborators aren't worth my time.
Was that an insult?
Oh, be quiet, you idiot.
The axe is hanging just a bit too high. I'll have to find something to help me reach it.
You can't escape!
Outstanding. This could be useful in my escape.
I still think he's going to escape.
Be quiet, you idiot. Let me do the thinking here.
Excellent. I knocked off that stupid tie-off.
Ha! You think you could overpower us with that rope?
Excellent. Now the rope is mine. Why?
Be quiet.
Outstanding. I built myself, let's see, a boarding axe.
Oi! I think Ceville is trying to escape.
Hey, stop that! That's better.
Oh, my stomach is starting to growl something terrible. Why don't we take a break? Please.
No, we have to wait for reinforcements.
I'd better leave the rope alone as long as these two brain-dead jerks are watching me. Maybe I can get rid of them somehow.
Shouldn't we grab Ceville instead? Otherwise he could escape.
You idiot! We're blocking the door. How's he going to get away? No, we'll just wait for reinforcements. What else is there?
Oh, did you two useless dogs hear that thunder-like sound too?
That wasn't thunder. That was Mr. Eat Everything in sight here.
Hey, I'm just big boned, so I need the occasional little snack to tide me over.
I can understand that, with lunchtime coming up too. I am certain that the cook is preparing a truly opulent meal even as we speak.
Yum.
Oh, yes, I can almost smell all those delicacies from here. Baked ham, chicken.
I think we should take a break right now.
What? No, that's completely out of the question. We have to make sure Ceville doesn't escape.
But I'm hungry.
Oh, come on now, I'm not going to run away. How? The castle is surrounded by rebels.
Exactly. Now let's get something to eat.
Oh, all right then. Let's go get a quick bite to eat. But you are going to be so sorry if the other rebels take Ceville away from us.
Excellent! Those two idiots were easier to get out of the way than I thought, although it seems they have locked the door from outside.
Bonjour, your reign. I've prepared a most delicious meal for you, my king. Et voilà, enjoy your meal.
Great. Something to eat. I just hope no one is considering this a last meal. You see, my kitchen chef hasn't heard of the rebellion closeted up in that kitchen. Yum. Not bad. I could almost stand a bit more of that. Those two idiot guards are taking a break out there. Those two dogs will never let me by without a disguise. Unfortunately, that's the only way down to the cellars. Another item which is out of my reach. I've kept the fire going here ever since I started hearing stories of white-bearded men dressed in red who keep breaking into houses through the chimney. I think my scepter would just go up in flames. Ouch! That fire's pretty hot. The culinary then again. It was worth it just for the fun. They delivered another 10 chairs with this princely table. Ha! As if I really want company at dinner. The floor has certainly seen better days. But the cost of repairs is absolutely ridiculous these days. Wait a minute. I could put a couple of offenders to work fixing that. What a brilliant idea. But first I have to concentrate on making my escape. I'll attend to the cheap repairs project later. The key is now mine, but what a cost! All those delicious, specially selected spirits simply evaporated! A tragedy. Open sesame! That pendulum is in my way. Too bad about this lovely piece. Oh well, at least there's more room in the clock now. hide.
Hello? Where is the little king? Ah, well, I put a fresh portion on the table for him.
Beggars can't be... A slippery affair. Now that's a bitter cold coming out of there. That might be an ideal place to lock someone up in. Ah, I can already hear the cook coming closer.
Sacre bleu! You may be the king, but this kitchen, she is mine. If you want something, just ring for it. Ah! Ow!
Please. Wonderful. One less problem. Although I will miss his cooking.
It is very cold in here. I catch my death here.
Look! Here comes the kitchen chef. I thought the kitchen chef was bigger than that.
Be quiet, you idiot! He's wearing the chef's hat, so he's the chef!
The clothing reminds me more of Ceville. Now he even looks exactly like Ceville.
Hey, that is Ceville! Get him!
Whoa! Ow! Ow! Those two useless twits have locked the door again. This is getting to be a habit. But at least I managed to get my beloved torture chamber. Ah, the sweet, sweet memories. But this is neither the time nor the place for nostalgia. All I have to do is find that secret passage and I can leave these rebels behind me. Too uncomfortable for me. Ah, Wonderful. This is where the mechanism for the secret passage is hidden. I'd forgotten. Now, I just have to add a lever here to let me operate the mechanism. My scepter fits perfectly, but the machinery is too rusty for me to be able to push the lever down. Fantastic. I've oiled the machinery thoroughly. Basilius, my loyal servant. Despicable rebels have laid siege to my castle. I know. You see, it was I who encouraged that good-natured mob to rise against you. What? You treacherous worm. This is all you're doing? Why? All these years you've treated me like dirt, but that's all over now. Soon, those good-natured fools out there will set the good-hearted yet simple-minded Gwendolyn on the throne. But don't worry, I already have a plan which will ensure that she never takes the throne. So, I, Basilius, will take up the scepter and begin my evil reign. Perhaps I shall summon a couple of demons to roam the land in my name. Sometimes I wonder why the bad guys always feel the need to explain their evil plans. You crackpot! Just wait. I shall escape and my revenge will be horrible indeed.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes!
Bah! My laughter is much more evil than yours, and your days are numbered. Goodbye, Ceville!
I'm starting to run out of escape routes. Everywhere nothing but traitors.
No one in sight. Obviously, the villains are hiding in fear. Not surprising, really. After all, I am extremely powerful.
Hey, you! Who are you and how did you get into my castle?
Ah, Ceville, you evil tyrant. At long last I finally meet my nemesis. Tremble, for I am Ambrosius, paladin and loyal servant of all that is good and right. You wonder how I got in here? Well then, I shall tell you. O good and brave citizens of Faeryanis, today is our day. I, the heroic paladin Ambrosius, your beloved leader, did not hesitate to take up arms against that despicable tyrant, Ceville. It was my strategical genius that allowed wave after wave of you to dash yourselves against the castle walls.
You idiot!
We will not rest until that tyrant has been captured. Yet before the final battle begins, I would like to address to you a few words of inspiration.
Oh, please, not more of that drivel.
Listen, I'll just jump on this lovely well here, and then I shall tell you something, oh, you rebels. I dream of a beautiful and gentle world, a world in which young girls can skip through dark forests without fear of being attacked by big bad wolves.
If he'd only put his money where his mouth is.
By the way, did I already mention that I am Ambrosius? That's right, the Ambrosius. I've won a great number of prizes for my body. And, of course, my hair!
One thing I know, no one has forgotten the last 20 times he mentioned it, at any rate.
Earplugs would be so nice.
As long as he has pity on us and doesn't tell us about any more of his adventures.
Another thing I wanted to say, did I already mention that I am a paladin? I would never boast, but we paladins are known to be the proudest and noblest knights in all the world. If anyone would like an autograph, now would be a good time.
If he doesn't shut up soon, I'm going to kick his proud and noble behind.
Evil cannot hide from us. Oh yes, I mean we will beard the monster in his own castle and take him prisoner. Together with my outstanding swordsmanship, my gallant and cat-like movements will leave him no choice but to surrender to me. I mean us. Ceville, your days as tyrant have come to an end. Listen, I'll just jump on this lovely well here, and then I shall tell you something, oh, you rebels. I dream of a beautiful and gentle world, a world in which young girls can skip through dark forests without fear of being attacked by big bad wolves.
If he'd only put his money where his mouth is.
Ceville, your days as tyrant have come to an end! Oh no, stop! No! Guaranteed no problem with my incredible strength. But I want to sneak in there. Exactly. Therefore, that is not a practical solution. Even my outstanding technical skills won't allow me to combine these things. Oh, look! Glowing mushrooms! Delicious-looking glowing mushrooms. Maybe I could try just one. On second thought, my brilliant mind tells me I should wait until after I've caught Ceville. Excellent! Here on the wall, it says C-E-F-E. Was that supposed to be Ceville? That sounded rather strange. My razor-sharp mind refuses. That sounded rather strange. I may stop at nothing, but I still think I'll just leave that the way it is. There's debris all over the place. The well is obviously in bad need of repair. There's... Spiders! Good thing I can't actually see any. Naturally, a hero of my stature isn't afraid of those repulsive, eight-legged, nauseating creatures. There's debris all... There's a bit of debris on the floor here. Obviously, from that gargoyle up there. Guaranteed no problem with my incredible strength. But I want to sneak in there. Exactly. Therefore, that is not a practical solution. It's harder to break off than I thought. Even my superhuman strength couldn't break it off. But the use of force, as usual, is definitely the right answer. Ah, I finally have the chance to use my beloved sword. That sounded rather strange. A perfect fit. Every now and then, my mind even manages to surprise me with its incredible brilliance. Here on the wall, it says C-E-F-E. Was that supposed to be Ceville? Guaranteed no... And that's how I ended up here.
Yes, an interesting story. Now get out of my castle. Otherwise, you'll get a chance to become intimately acquainted with Mr. Scepter here.
You really want to face my blade? Well then, draw your sword and taste mine.
I'll smack you right in the mouth with it.
I beg your pardon?
And so the mighty paladin Ambrosius defeated the tyrant Ceville. He threw the evil king into prison. There he was supposed to stay for the rest of his life as punishment for the things he had done. And so it seemed as if Ceville's revenge on his treacherous advisor Basilius was slipping farther and farther away. At least, that's the way it looked.
It's lovely weather, and I've nothing important to do, so it's time to relax and enjoy myself. What a lovely day!
What a rotten day.
Oh no, who's got their grumpy face on today? I'd better have a look.
In whose heart evil whiles has great need of cut.
Locked away in a damp, dark cell, and to top it all off, they even took my scepter. Right now, I could really use someone to take this all out on.
I'm up here! Hey, you! What are you doing in there? Are you one of those bad people?
What nerve, child! I'm Ceville, legitimate ruler of Faeryanis, and your king!
I am not a child. My name is Lily, and if you're such a great king, then why are you locked up? Tax evasion?
Those nauseating do-gooders have allied themselves against me and thrown me into this dark cell. They say I tyrannized them. Ha! Of course I tyrannized them. The worst of it is that crawling worm Basilius has hatched a dark and evil plan. He wants to subject my kingdom to an abhorrent demonic tyranny far worse than anything ever seen.
That's terrible. Something has to be done.
Would I love to get my hands on that rat, but A, I'm just a little confined at the moment, and B, nobody out there believes me.
But I believe you. Basilius has always given me an icky feeling. I will help you.
You? A little kid? What do you think you can... Oh, well, it can't hurt. Right then, listen to me. You need to get me out of this cell. To do this, you will need the key hanging on the wall over there. Presumably that puffed-up paladin will try to stop you.
Hey, you! No one is allowed to talk to the prisoners. Get out of here! Nothing makes me sick.
A bunch of torture implements.
Hello. What can I do for you, little one?
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I am the unique, the inimitable Ambrosius, noble paladin by trade. I'm known for my graceful swordplay and ravishing good looks. It goes without saying that you've already heard of me.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, but who are you again?
You don't recognize me? I am the unique, I'm known for my It goes...
Oh, okay. Wow. Your hair really is very pretty. It really shines.
Thank you. Of course, it does require a substantial amount of care. But what kind of hero would I, Ambrosius, be if my hair did not look just right? Like you say, I wouldn't be the mighty Ambrosius I am today. Women would kill to have hair even close to as beautiful as mine, and it is so easy. I just use an exotic mixture of donkey milk and bits of mango, which I then rub into my hair for 1.5 hours every day before gently rinsing out.
Uh-huh.
This magnificent hair has already won numerous prizes. Say, what were we talking about again?
Oh, nothing important. Wow, your armor sparkles and shines.
Of course. I don't spend several hours a day polishing it to a mirror finish for nothing. My mentor once taught me that waxing and polishing are great combat training.
I don't get it. How's that supposed to be great training?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you, because it's a secret technique only passed on from master to student. But I still remember my teacher's sing-song, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off.
Nice sword.
Thank you very much. My legendary +3 Sword of Demon Slaying has always been of good service to me. Okay, so I haven't had many demons as enemies, but who knows what the future may hold in store.
I'm afraid we have to be going. See you soon.
Oh? I'm accustomed to women usually being unable to leave me alone. But, okay, take care.
A little well by the prison wall. Hey, there's a coin in the water.
Maybe I should get the ends trimmed again. Halt! No one is allowed to speak to the prisoner. Stay away from those boxes.
Somehow I'm going to have to distract him if I want to get to that window.
Simply better. At El Choyo, it's simply better. Hands off! That is El Choyo's lunch. He would be very angry if you were to try to steal it. Buenos dias, little señorita. Come and look at the wonderful things El Choyo has to sell.
Who are you?
The name is El Choyo, traveling merchant and master of the bargain and the low, low price. Nowhere else in the kingdom will you find better deals than at El Choyo's.
Why do you talk with such a funny accent?
Ah, that is because El Choyo does not originally come from Faeryanis. El Choyo's home is in far Español. But El Choyo decided to come here to make his fortune. But enough of that. Can El Choyo perhaps interest you in his wonderful products?
What kind of goods do you sell?
El Choyo offers you the most amazing things for sale. For example, this excellent hair tonic from Dr. C.
I'm sorry, but I have important things to do at the moment.
Oh, what a pity. If you want to buy some unusual things at a bargain price, then come back and see El Choyo.
I don't think so. Maybe I should have a look around the city.
Lily! Where are you?
It would probably be better to free Ceville first. Maybe
Lily!
it would...
Get Dr. C's miracle tincture today! El Choyo es el magic hair tonic recommended by Dr. C.
Halt! No one is allowed to speak to the prisoner. Stay away from those boxes.
Hey, you!
Ah, Ceville. Have you recovered from our brilliant fight? The one in which I laid you low with my superior sword skills?
What are you talking about, you jerk? I hit you on the head and you nearly crushed me under your metal suit!
Well, I can understand your not wanting to admit to your defeat at my hands. It is no disgrace to lose a fight when faced with an opponent as powerful as I.
Hand me my scepter and I'll show you what I think of your gossip!
You still haven't had enough? Unfortunately, I cannot grant your request, as your scepter lies in the council chambers as an eternal memorial to warn us against suppression. Unfortunately, I must now turn to other things, as I feel a slight tension in my skin I should do something about.
That armor is
My nose itches. If only someone would scratch it for me. Hey, you! Could you scratch my nose? Unfortunately, I can't reach myself because, well, I have this little problem. But hey, you can see that for yourself.
Maybe later. I have wasted enough of my precious time on you. I'm not going to do that.
Is anyone willing to hold a handkerchief to me nose for me?
I'm not crazy. You can catch diseases there they don't even have names for. Fascinating.
Hey! Turn me around again!
I should hang on to my possessions.
I'm feeling really lightheaded here.
a modest view of freedom lost. Lily has to come to the window before I can give her anything.
Halt! No one is allowed to speak to the prisoner. Stay away from those boxes.
Somehow I'm going to have to distract him if I want to get to that window.
A good deed every day.
I think that should probably keep him busy for a while.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the handsomest paladin of all?
My lice are almost falling out of my hair.
That vainglorious, narcissistic Popinjay's hairbrush.
Hands off my beloved brush!
Help me back up!
It is not easy to be a hero such as I.
It's the end of...
Clear, cold water.
Welcome back, little señorita. Are you interested in the wonderful things El Choyo has to sell?
What do you have other than hair tonic?
El Choyo is delighted that you're so interested in his goods. But are you sure you wouldn't prefer to learn something about the hair tonic?
Tell me more about this hair tonic.
But of course, El Choyo would be delighted if he could offer Señorita a little hair tonic. Dr. C's hair tonic is truly miraculous. It not only makes your hair fluffy and soft, but also increases your intelligence and builds strong muscles. And it is a real bargain too, since El Choyo only charges 20 gold coins a bottle. And if you buy 10 bottles, you only have to pay for 9 1/2. Well, how many bottles do you want to buy from El Choyo?
I'd like 1 bottle, please.
Excellent! That makes 20 gold coins.
Unfortunately, I don't have that much gold.
Oh, that's too bad. Just come back when you have the money.
Ugh, what kind of disgusting smelly cheese is that? Do you sell that too?
What? No, that is El Choyo's delicious lunch. Absolutely not for sale.
Who is this Dr. C anyway?
Dr. C is, a very famous doctor in El Choyo's homeland. Yes.
Could it be that Dr. C stands for Choyo?
Of course not. El Choyo is saddened that you would accuse him of something like that. El Choyo has nothing to do with Dr. C. After all, there are 5 small El Choyos, and that leaves little time for science.
I'm sorry, but I have important things to do at the moment.
Oh, what a pity. If you want to buy some unusual things at a bargain price, then come back and see El Choyo.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Hands off! That is El Choyo's lunch. He would be very angry if you were to try to steal it. Welcome back, little señorita. Are you interested in the wonderful things El Choyo has to sell?
About that hair tonic.
Yes? Do you have enough gold now?
My grandfather used the stuff once, and all his hair fell out.
El Choyo is shocked. Something like that could never happen. Your grandfather probably used a different hair tonic.
No, I'm certain. He told me that that stuff is only made from ink and dogs... Well, you know.
El Choyo is beside himself. He would never... I mean, Dr. C would never make anything like that.
That sounds pretty much like fraud to me.
Psst, please. Not so loud.
Why? Does it bother you when I pronounce words like fraud and cutthroat that loudly?
Shh. Okay, you win. Here's a sample for you.
Oh, how very decent of you.
Yes, fine. Here, take it. So have fun. Oh yes, maybe I should mention that it, how should I say? Maybe I exaggerated just a little when I praised that hair tonic. Actually, all it's really good for is getting rid of parasites. I often rub it into my dog's coat. Even parasites can't stand this stuff.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, thank you. I notice you no longer speak of yourself in the third person.
El Choyo thinks it would be better if you go now. El Choyo, a name you can trust.
No, that hair tonic is nothing but rubbish. I'd never foist something like that off on him.
My hair is looking...
Why?
Thank you very much. I was dying of thirst. You don't know how much this armor makes you sweat.
And I don't really think I want to, either.
Considering my dazzling good looks, I'm amazed...
And more refreshing water.
Thanks. I just can't say no to a refreshing sip.
Whoops! Do I see a split end?
That would be a catastrophe!
The world is going dark before my eyes!
That was fun, but now I have a handful of vermin. There has to be something nasty I can do with that.
Did I say my life couldn't get any worse? I changed my mind.
Get your hands away from my brush.
His mirror shield isn't distracting him. It's doing exactly the opposite. Now he hardly ever puts that stupid brush down anymore.
Hey! Turn me around again!
I'm sorry, but I'm extremely busy and cannot talk to you. Oh well, enough posing for now. Time to stand guard again. Everybody was sword-style fighting. Oh, you're back. Something else on your mind?
Shouldn't you wear a helmet with your armour?
No. Helmets are for cowards. Moreover...
Kind of sounds like an excuse to me.
What? How dare you? Have you no respect for the living legend standing before you? Well, that would do irreparable damage to the lacy fineness of my hair. No, I simply cannot allow that to happen.
It would probably be best if I didn't say anything to that. Actually, I can't say I've ever heard of you.
What? That is absurd. Even the beauty of my hair is worshipped by women and feared by my enemies. The youth of today. Well, I think you're simply, interesting.
I'm afraid we have to be going. See you soon.
Get your hands away from my brush.
I'm feeling really low.
Everybody was sword-style fighting. Oh, you're back. Something else on your mind?
Tell me about one of your adventures.
Really? I mean, certainly. Well then, picture it. I, shining knight and champion of all that is good, once set out to defeat the 42 thieves. But enough heroic deeds for today. It's time to tend to my hair. I mean, my duties.
Chained to a wall.
Oh, the other way around was more fun. I definitely have better things to do with my time than to waste it on this intellectually challenged clothes horse. And that, although I'm locked in a cell.
Oh, how I wish I had a mirror. Oh, how I wish I had a... Good shall triumph.
think that should probably keep him busy for a while.
Wait, what's that in my hair? Lice! Oh! Help! Help!
Prison key! Unfortunately, it's hanging just a little too high for me. The slingshot is now loaded.
Ah, sweet freedom, world, that is home. Now I can finally concentrate on my justly deserved revenge.
Sure. Great. So what do we do now? Do you already have a plan?
A what? Oh, a plan. Of course I have a plan. An excellent plan, as a matter of fact. First off, we should leave the city. Head for the gate.
There are 2 guards in front of the gate.
Damn. Those 2 idiots again. Better if I stay here. You go up there and find out what those 2 dimwits are doing here.
Hello?
Hello yourself.
Be quiet, don't. Halt, little girl. No one is allowed to leave the city, for the evil tyrant Ceville has escaped from prison.
You know about that? I mean, that's terrible. But I still have to leave the city. It's urgent. Isn't there any way?
Not for a little girl.
Now, if you were a council member, the Queen, or one of her advisors...
Would you be quiet? Still, he is right. If you were a council member, we would have let you through. Seeing as you don't have any papers, I don't believe you're anything of the kind. So go away.
You don't need to see my papers.
Huh? What's that?
Nothing. I'll just be going now. Those 2 are looking for you and won't let anyone leave except council members and the Queen.
Right then, what we need here is a disguise or something like that.
Do you really think we can fool them?
Of course. I've already had the pleasure of experiencing their complete lack of intelligence. Just trust me.
El Choyo sell you shoot-em-up games, too!
Oh, up there, my beloved castle. What wonderfully devilish plans I used to forge there, day in, day out.
Yes, lovely. But I think we had better stay away and focus on escaping, don't you?
All right, but the time will come where I take my castle back.
The door to the theatre. Unfortunately, it looks like it's locked.
Good thing, too. This way we won't have to endure the cultural erosion perpetrated in there. Various notices from around the world of Faeryanis.
Little Timmy has lost his dog Sassy.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí. Gracias por ver el vídeo.